point for posture in the morning. Today you will need a strap or a belt that fastens at any point, and a block or a large pillow. And we're going to be working on our hips and our pelvis position today. I want to start with our legs up the wall. And try to center yourself as much as possible. You should not be so close to the wall with your hips that your hips come off the ground. They should definitely be on the ground pretty evenly. Embracing the mild stretch in your hamstrings or the intense stretch, scooting back if you need it to be less intense, and taking some extremely deep breaths, pressing every bit of air out of your body with each exhale to ensure that your diaphragm will be involved. All right, now pull your toes down, press your hips down to the ground, feel the tension grow in your legs, and turn your knees out to the side, feet staying tight, not moving, and back in. Reaching your furthest point, comfortable point, each time you turn out, and each time you turn in, trying to keep your legs absolutely straight. Driving all that motion right into your hip. And then make your legs extra wide, maybe 3.5 times as wide as they were before. Legs tight, toes pulled down, and turn some more. Focusing on the turn of the knee to allow your body to focus on turning at the hip. And then bend your knees, bring the bottoms of your feet together, resting the sides of your feet on the wall, letting your knees relax. Bring your hands up, interlace your fingers together, tighten your arms extremely, And inhale as you draw your arms back behind your head. As long as your arms remain totally straight, your shoulder blades will move with them. And you can use your shoulder blades to massage your upper back, creating extension. A majority of people are trapped in flexion in their upper back or their thoracic spine due to sitting, working, and generally not managing their posture. You should be able to extend and flex at will and exist in a pretty neutral or slightly extended position. All right, that's good. And now we're going to scoot back so that our hips can be right under our knees. Directly under. We're going to place our pillow or our block between our knees and keeping our big toes gripping the wall with our hands out and our palms up. We're going to squeeze the block with our knees for 2 to 5 seconds and then relax. And try to keep your back and stomach relaxed the whole time. In this exercise, this movement will balance our hip flexors. It's accessing them directly. And because we're squeezing something between our knees, our body will naturally find a balance between the strength and activation of our hips. Because it's not going to send both legs one way or the other if there's a difference in strength. You may notice that your hips feel a little bit differently. And that's because your hip flexors are forced to work the same way despite being different. Okay, that's good. And then set your prop beside you. Grab your strap and place it over your legs. You want to leave about 1 fist of space between your knees and give the strap an extra wrap so that it doesn't open up any more than it is. And then gripping the wall with your toes, press out on your strap for 2 to 5 seconds, and then relax. A very similar fashion to our last movement, this one is creating balance through the outside of the hips. And together, these two last movements will balance your pelvis by way of balancing the muscles around it. Because ultimately your bones will only go wherever your muscles pull them to be. Alright, let's slip our strap off, and we're going to do one more movement. I call it the wedge press. We're going to position ourselves in front of the wall on our knees. We're very close to it. Maybe 3-4 inches away with our knees. Our hands will be out to the sides, our elbows will be lifted to be aligned with our hands, and we're going to plant our toes behind us. Now we're going to press with our toes as if we were going to push ourselves face first into the wall, but we're going to catch ourselves with our arms and our shoulder blades. So we're going to create an immense amount of force, but we're not going to move very much at all. We'll press for 2 or 3 seconds at a time, and then relax. And this is very engaging for the entire body, from the shoulders to the knees, and also to the ankles. Okay, that's probably good. If we do much more, it'll be a workout. Thanks so much for joining me for Posture in the Morning, and remember that when you take time to position your body, it will respond positively and work better for you with less stress throughout the day. Thank you for watching.